Hello, everyone. My name is Erica Gutierrez, and this is my autobiography. Who am I and where do I come from? I was born here in El Paso, Texas. I was raised for my first few years of life in Juarez, Mexico, and we moved here to the US when I was about 6, going on 7 years old. I started my education here in a small town of Texas called Bovina, and this is where I was introduced to the English language. It was an interesting experience because the class that I went into was all monolingual. Some of my um, peers knew very little Spanish, but my teacher was did not know any Spanish at all. But I was able to learn and catch on the language very quickly. And although I was only there for 6 weeks at that school, I really learned a lot. Um, I have two loving parents, a brother and a sister, and they have been my support in everything that I do. I am married 17 years now. I have three beautiful daughters, and they are my support in everything that I do as well. They are my life, and this is they are the reason why I am pursuing this degree and why I do everything that I set my mind to. I have been working in the educational field for 8 years now. I started as a substitute teacher, and now I am currently working as a special education instructional aide. This is where I really found my passion, and to be honest with you, working with a special needs student is a blessing. You learn you learn a lot from them. Not only do you teach them, but you learn a lot from them. And those learning experiences are the ones that really make you who you are and who you want to be and how you want to impact others' lives. So, this is a little bit about me. Like I had mentioned before, my family is my world. They are for whom I'm pursuing this degree. For my girls, especially, who you can observe here in this picture in the middle. Um, I want them to see that the sky is the limit and there are no ifs and buts. There are no excuses. You can do and anything that you set your mind to, and because everyone who loves you will always support you. On to the left, you can appreciate a picture of my parents with both my sister and brother, and on to the right is my better half, my husband of 17 years, and I just wanted to share this picture with you all. Why am I interested in the teaching profession? Early on as a student myself, I developed an interest for education. I would see how my teachers would come prepared every day to deliver a lesson for us, and that they put a lot of effort into it to help us learn every day. As I started working as a substitute teacher, that's where I really deepened my passion for education, because I got the hands-on experience of working with little ones. I would substitute all around from K through 12, but I found that elementary was where my heart really was. I want to help students grow academically and socially. Like I mentioned before, I work with the special education department at SISD, and it is truly have has been a blessing in my life to work with these kiddos. Not only do they learn from me, but I learn from them on a daily basis. Not one child is the same, and they all learn differently, but they all can learn. So to me, that's very important to help them be able to socialize with their peers and to grow into wonderful individuals. And to me, that's very important that I can help students find their path that will guide them to become successful adults. Because as kids, yes, they spend their most of their time with their parents, but at school, they spend most of their day. And whatever we teach them, it's something that we hope for that they can take with them and carry it onto their adulthood. So that's my goal. What do I know about research and what experience do I have in it? To be honest, my experience gained of doing research was until I started this graduate program. Prior to that, I was introduced to it, but I didn't really know the full, or didn't value the full scope and hard work that goes into it. I learned to understand what type of writer I am. I learned the importance of doing research and why we're doing it. And I developed an appreciation for the hard work that goes into research in all areas. It is a very lengthy process. It is a process where you have to find reliable resources to back up your intention or what you're trying to convey to the reader, or and, and it's just a lot of hard work, but it is all well worth it. And I hoped with that, with this course, I get to learn a lot more so that I can produce effective and successful research projects. To conclude my autobiography, I want to leave you with this quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And it really is. And I know that all of us here are here pursuing these degrees because we have a passion for education, we have a passion for teaching students and helping them learn in a variety of ways, and to help them enrich their lives with a wonderful and education. So I am glad to be part of this course and of this class with you all, because it just goes to show that we are just people who are trying to make a difference with students, with young minds, so that in the future they can do the same for everyone else. Thank you.